Welcome to our full finishing sequence video. Lie down slowly on your back, bend your knees, bring your feet close to your glutes. We're going to start with the first variation of back bend, which are bridges. So on your inhale, slowly press your hips up. You're pushing your feet into the floor, you're pressing the back of your head into the floor and lifting your chin slightly. 5 deep breaths here. And in our Ashtanga tradition, we do this 3 times. Keep your breath steady and your bandhas active, and try not to actively squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lower down. Take a breath or several at the bottom. And when you're ready, pushing through your arms and your feet, inhale, lift your hips towards the ceiling. 5 more breaths here in our second bridge. As you'll notice, my chin is lifted. I'm trying to press the back of my head into the floor to leave space between my neck and my mat. Exhale, lower down. A breath or several at the bottom. And when you're ready, we're going to come back up on an inhale into our third and final bridge. Pressing through your feet as you press your hips towards the sky. Push your head back and your chin up. Push your hands into the floor to help activate your back a bit. Keep your bandhas strong and your breath steady. Beautiful job. Exhale, lower down. Stretch your legs out in front of you, stretch your arms overhead. And on an inhale, squeeze Mula Bandha as you roll up. And let's take a Vinyasa. Cross your legs, roll forward onto your hands and knees, step yourself back into high plank position. If you'd like, drop it to those knees or keep yourself high plank and lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come all the way through to seated. So that's the first variation or modification. Now let's look at the second. Slowly roll down onto your back. Now we're going to do traditional back bends, starting in the same position with your feet hip distance apart, close to your glutes. From here, bring your hands in position to take back bend. And when you're ready, inhale, push through your hands and feet and lift your body up into a full back bend. 5 deep breaths here as you work to push your hips forward. Bandhas are strong. Try to relax your glutes in this position. Exhale to the crown of your head for 1 breath. Inhale back up to number 2. We're doing 3 total. As always, once you come into your back bend, really focus on pushing your pelvis towards your toes so you're working to stack your weight so we can work to eventually learn to stand up out of a back bend. Keeping that breath steady and those bandhas strong. Exhale to the crown of your head for 1 breath. Inhale, press up, our last back bend. If you'd like, you can try to start walking your hands closer to your feet. And I always work to try to take my heels out and toes in a bit so my feet aren't too splayed. Keep your breath steady here, and when you're ready, if you're in too close, then walk your hands out instead of your feet and lower down on an exhale. Good. Stretch your legs out. Inhale, slowly come sit up. Take your Vinyasa. Cross your legs and walk or jump back. Lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like to try to stand up after your third back bend. So get yourself in ready position, feet parallel, hip distance apart, close to your glutes. Bring your hands in ready position and inhale up into your back bend. Remember, we do 3 full back bends in Ashtanga Yoga. So if this were your third back bend with your feet parallel, you can really work to walk your hands towards your feet. Try not to let yourself walk your feet towards your hands. We're coming up onto our feet. You're pushing your pelvis forward. Strong breath. Inhale, push your hips forward and come stand up. If you stand up at the end of your back bend, no need to do a full Vinyasa. Just have a seat on the floor, stretch your legs out, and exhale, fold forward for 10 deep breaths in a forward folding position. This is to counterbalance the work that you did with your back bends by doing a forward bend. A little more relaxed than when you took your forward fold at the beginning of your seated sequence. And you want to do this regardless of the variation. So whether you're doing bridge or just regular back bends or back bends coming to stand up. Once you finish your 3 bridges or your 3 back bends, you want to sit on the floor, fold forward, take your deep breaths. Keep your bandha strong, keep your breath steady. We're working to start to settle the body down now. We're getting ready to slow down the practice and come into inversion. So take your time, breathe deeply. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release, and Vinyasa. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, look forward and walk, jump, or step through and have a seat on the floor. If you're like me and you have little dogs in the way, just don't hit them when you jump through. From here, stretch your legs out and roll down onto your back. We're getting ready to do shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. From a supine position, slowly roll up to balance on your shoulders. Use your hands on your lower back to support yourself and help you push your hips more further forward so you get your body perfectly erect. Press the back of your head into the floor and lift your chin up. You're working to take 16 breaths in Salamba Sarvangasana, but if you need to take fewer breaths in the beginning, that's totally okay. Keep your bandha strong here and really focus on your neck position. With these inversions, it can put a lot of undue pressure on your neck, so actively push your head back to turn on those neck muscles and create space between your neck and the mat. Make sure you're pointing your toes, soften through your face, soft through your face and your jaw. Strong bandhas. Great job. On your next exhale, start to lower your toes towards the floor, interlace your hands together and stretch them on the floor behind you. Halasana, plow pose. Your toes are pressing into the floor, and as you push the toes down, try to press the tailbone up. Again, another version of tensegrity, opposition. Still working to press the back of your head into the floor and lift your chin towards the ceiling to protect that precious cervical spine. 8 deep breaths here in Halasana, plow pose. On your exhale, bend your knees towards your ears for Karna Pidasana, ear pressure posture. If you can get your knees all the way to the floor, start to gently press those legs towards your ears, hence the name of the pose, and let the feet very gently touch together. You're welcome to keep your arms in the same position, or you can separate your palms and press them flat on the floor. Keep pressing that tailbone up, almost as if you're trying to arch your back in this position. 8 deep breaths. Inhale, come back up into shoulder stand once you get your dog out of the way. And from here, you're going to take either half lotus or full lotus. Then bring your hands to your knees into upward facing lotus posture called Urdhva Padmasana. Still pressing your head back and trying to lift your chin as you balance on your shoulders. Keep your bandha strong, keep your breath steady. This can be a challenging pose, so if you'd like, you're welcome to keep your hands on your back. And as always, if you cannot take full lotus, crossed legs is perfectly appropriate in this posture. On your exhale, drop your crossed or lotus legs towards your face, wrap your arms around your legs, and give yourself a big hug. Pindasana. With all of the finishing sequence poses, except for shoulder stand and headstand, and Utplutih, we take 8 deep breaths. Same for this asana, Pindasana. Really connect to your neck position, to your breathing, and to your bandhas. The end of your 8th exhale, start to slowly roll your body down to the floor. Keep your legs crossed or lotus. Arch your back, use your elbows to help come onto the crown of your head. Then straighten your arms and grab your feet. Matsyasana, fish posture. Really try to squeeze your lotus legs together and actively pull your feet forward with your hands and your arms to turn on those arm muscles and help activate your back. As you push your head on the floor, you're pushing down into it as you try to lift your chest and your chin. Activation, opposition of force. Now extend your legs out 45 degrees and bring your palms together, arms extended. You're pointing your toes and you're still on the crown of your head for Uttana Padasana. Really work here with Mula Bandha and your breathing. It makes the pose a whole lot easier. At the end of your 8th breath, you're going to lower your legs to the floor. Make sure you have room so we can take Chakrasana. On your inhale, the same time, you're going to take your arms and hands overhead, roll over your head, and come back into Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we prepare for Sirsasana, so gently lower to your knees, interlacing your fingers and pressing your forearms onto the floor. Then bring the crown of your head to the floor and bring the back of your head into your interlaced fingers. Lift your hips up and start to walk your feet in until your weight is stacked evenly and you can begin to start floating up. Once you get into headstand, we're taking 20 breaths in this posture. Really work to press down through your forearms and the base of your hands and try to press your legs and your toes up towards the ceiling. Connect with Uddiyana and Mula Bandha. Keep steady, deep breaths and just connect here with the weight stacking upon itself, making this so much more effortless. As I said, we take 20 breaths in this posture in the Ashtanga practice, but you can work to build up to 20 breaths over time. So if after 5 or 8 or 10 breaths you need to come down, feel free to do so. On your exhale, hinge your hips backward to bring your toes down. If you'd like, you can come back up for one deep breath, and then exhale, lower back down. Bring your feet all the way down, bend your knees, and rest in Balasana, child's pose, for 10 deep breaths. At the end of your 10th deep breath, we're going to start to transition out of Balasana. Bring your hands forward, come into high plank and lower down Chaturanga. Inhale up dog, exhale into downward facing dog. And from here, look forward and walk or jump through for our last 3 postures. Bring your legs into lotus, cross legs, or half lotus. Bring your arms behind you. If you're in full lotus, you're working to bind your hands. And on your exhale, fold forward. This is Yoga Mudra. I like to teach students to work to continue extending the spine and squeezing those back muscles, trying to bring your chin to the mat. Focus as well on deep breathing, gently squeezing your inner thighs, and of course engaging Mula Bandha. 8 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, gently lift your body up to seated for Padmasana. Stretch your arms out, bring your thumb and index finger together, place them on the back of your knees, and then bring the skin of your chin towards the skin of your chest to engage Jalandhara Bandha. 8 deep breaths in lotus posture. Working to sit up nice and tall with a very slight curve of your lower spine to truly stack your weight. Gently squeezing your inner thighs for a tighter lotus. Focus here on your breath. We're about to take rest. Connect your body, your mind, and your breathing together. On your next inhale, look forward. We're getting ready for Utplutih. Bring your hands to the floor and inhale, lift your hips up. 10 breaths here. Really work to keep the chin lifted. Keep your bandhas strong. Keep squeezing those inner thighs and keep focused on Mula Bandha. Exhale, gently release. Take your Vinyasa. Step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and walk or step or jump through to have a seat on the floor. Turn around and lie down and take rest. For the next few minutes, just let your body completely soften into the floor beneath you. Return back to a natural rhythmic inhale and exhale, and really let your body grow heavy into the floor beneath you. This is where you truly reap the benefits of the practice you've just taken, and where you really work to balance all of the energy that you've exerted and that you've gained. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms overhead, stretch your feet out in front of you. Bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs and rock from side to side, massaging your back into the floor. And when you're ready, let yourself fall to one side, taking another few breaths here. From there, inhale up to a seated position. You did such a great job today. Namaste. I just got my brand new Tribit earbuds, and I can't wait to show you guys how incredible these earbuds are. I typically use them for my meditation practice, but I also love to do other forms of exercise, take a long walk or bike ride, or even cook dinner with these bad boys in. The Tribit earbuds have an IPX8 waterproof and sweat-proof technology. An IPX8 rating means that dips in the pool or grueling sweat-soaked sessions at the gym won't damage your Move Buds H1. They also have the world's longest battery life. Embracing the grind is what you do, and you shouldn't stop for your headphones. 15 hours of play on a single charge and up to 50 hours of playtime with the included charging case means that your rest day is a recharge day for you and your music. These incredible earbuds feel so good on your ears, and they have a wonderful stable ear hang design and fusion comfort technology. The Diamond Flex Style ear gripping earbuds are built with fusion comfort technology, which allows the earbuds to grip around your ear even after prolonged use. When you open up the box, you'll find all the goodies inside. The Tribit earbuds come with wonderful accessories. As with most products, you have your user manual, and you have a really cool guide to show you how to change the control modes. Inside, you'll find several sizes of earbuds so that it fits absolutely everyone's ear. Then you have your charging cable, which is awesome. And next, you'll find the earbuds themselves in their charging case. These earbuds are incredible. Not only do they have the world's longest battery life, but they also have immersive CD-level sound experience and transparency mode. Industry-leading sports earphones now come with transparent mode, which allows you to wear the Move Buds H1 throughout your day without any discomfort. You can simply switch to transparency mode and hear the world around you with the Move Buds H1 still in. They are so comfortable that you might actually forget you're wearing them. I also really love that this earbud comes with antibacterial ear tips to protect your ear. After prolonged listening with most earbuds, sweat, earwax, water, and dirt can cause a bacterial buildup in the ear. With the Move Buds H1, they added a special antibacterial ingredient to the ear tip material to prevent bacteria from ever growing, leaving you with nothing but immersive crystal clear sound. If you'd like to get your very own set of Tri-Bit earbuds, check out the link below in the description box. And have a great day.